Oi you, listen up. I'm going to have my say.
G'day guys, it's John from That's My Say here, and today I'm going to talk about an interesting, wouldn't really call it news, but it was on a news site, but an interesting story about a bloke that went on a date with a fellow. The bloke's name was Mike and the woman's name was Lauren. So Mike and Lauren went out on a first date. They apparently, it seems they knew each other sort of through friends and acquaintances and that sort of thing. They went out on a date, and Mike thought things went really great. Apparently Lauren didn't think things went so great. Mike tried to call her, send her texts, stuff like that. She didn't answer him, and after a while he got a bit tired of not getting any answer, so he decided to send her an email and let her know exactly what he thought. The email, mind you, was something like 1,600 words long. It's quite a long email. I'll put a link down in the information bar, and you can find that email and that link and read it. I will suggest that you go and read it now, and you'll have a bit of an idea what you're talking about it. I'll wait here for a little while till you get back. So yeah, just go and read it. I'll just wait for you. Alright, so you've read that email. You can obviously tell by that email that Mike's, I guess, personality type borders on stalker. I could pretty confidently say that he's probably a bit of a nut. To the girls out there, do you think you'd go out on a second date if you received an email from someone like that? If I received an email like that from a woman or a girl or whatever, I don't think I'd be going out on a second date. It just seems a little bit too desperate to me, and quite scary actually. Yeah, in the letter, things he talks about, like things they have in common, like classical music and stuff like that. And apparently, if you read that article as well as the email, she went by herself once because the person she was going to go with couldn't go to see some Philharmonic Orchestra with her, so she went once. So he took that to think that she goes by herself to music concerts and stuff all the time, like apparently he does. I can't think why he has to go by himself. Yeah, poor fella, I guess he's lonely and can't find any friends to go with him. But yeah, it's quite a bizarre first date. He talks about things they've got in common, like I said, that they're apparently both intelligent, that they like classical music, and he suggests to her that she found him physically attractive, otherwise she wouldn't have gone out on a first date with him because it wasn't a blind date apparently. Yeah, and he says he's willing to give her a first chance if she apologises to him. Geez, Mike, you're a great bloke, but I suggest next time it might just be a much shorter email. Perhaps, I'm not sure if you got my voicemail. Can you please give me a call? Something as short as that. Maybe not the long essay that you sent this poor girl. Apparently when she put it up on Reddit, was the site she originally put the email up on, she described the date as being horrendous. So obviously the date that she had wasn't the same as Mike's. He also goes into signals that he got from her on a date. Now this is good. The signals were playing with her hair, which is, well, it is one of those signs that women are flirting with you and that sort of stuff. It could also be a sign that she was bored shitless and had nothing else to entertain her. Clearly Mike wasn't entertaining her on a night, so she was playing with her hair. The other sign was eye contact. He reckons he's never had so much eye contact on a date. Maybe it wasn't eye contact, but the poor girl was so mindlessly bored that what he mistook as eye contact was actually a blank, like stonewall stare coming from her. And she also said, "Glad to have met you," at the end of the date. Now, that's probably, like, I guess most times it's probably said with sincerity, but it's also one of those things that people just say, and it's a polite thing to say. I'd imagine it was probably went more like this. When the date ended, she said, "Glad to have met you," and thought, "Quick, get inside. I want to get away from this weirdo." That's how I think things went. She, I think by the end of that date, she had no intentions at all on going on a second date. My advice to Mike would be, move on, don't be so fucking needy, and lighten up. If that email is anything to judge things by, really, you just have to just relax a bit, enjoy your date, don't try so fucking hard to impress the girl. If she likes you, she'll like you. But anyway, that's John's dating advice. Okay, what do you think of that email? What do you think of this guy? Apparently he's a banker of some sort, but I think that in his case, banker should start with a W. Anyway, that's my say. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below, or even better, leave a video response. Alright, see ya.
Well, that's my say. What do you reckon?